Hello, this is Matthew Marco with abnormalmapping.com, and welcome to my Let's Play of the Blackwell Epiphany. Last time well, a lot happened. We're figuring out what's going on. We have notes about the Grace group, new emails, okay. So there's a mystery about Frank Lyons. Frank Lyons is dead, sorry. Case notes. Meehan. Was that someone, Amy? Maybe? I don't remember. C. Palmer. Someone at the station to help. Okay. Police notes. Grace group. Let's go. I think we're good for now. Police station.
Oh, it's you. Sam told me you'd be swinging.
Oh, it's aggro cop.
Hi, Corey, was it?
No, it's Officer Palmer.
Okay.
So Durkin told me to speak to you?
Yes, I heard. Congratulations, I guess. I don't know why you're so special, but orders are orders. You need any information from us, I'll see about getting it to you. But you talk to me, and only me. Understand?
Perfectly.
Okay.
So what's the latest on George Austin?
He was killed with a .22 caliber bullet. That's all we know so far. We're still talking to Leah's ex-husband, but he's got a pretty solid alibi.
It wasn't him.
How did Kendra die? Was that ever established?
I read the autopsy report. It was definitely a bullet wound. It went right through her shoulder. Clean hole all the way through. The coroner said that she bled to death, but could have survived if she was brought to a hospital right away. I don't understand this. Not at all.
I'm sorry about Leah.
Don't even go there. I don't care what you saw, or what the evidence says. Leah wouldn't kill herself. And if she did, then she wasn't Leah anymore.
Sorry, cop.
So are we good?
Good?
You don't think I still killed anyone, do you?
I don't know what to believe. But Durkin vouched.
He's just downing that
And
coffee.
he now owes me a favor. A big one. So, I guess I come out ahead.
Is Detective Durkin around?
I haven't seen him since yesterday. I'm sure he's wandering around somewhere.
You seem to be taking Leah's death rather personally.
The chief would agree with you. That's why I'm shackled behind this desk instead of out there doing something.
Did you know Emil Haskins at all?
I don't know much. Just what Leah used to tell me. I got the impression he was a deadbeat. Always out of a job, always late with child support payments, things like that. Guess he doesn't have to worry about that stuff anymore.
So what's the story with you and Leah? I get the impression you knew her pretty well.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I partnered with her back when I first joined the force. She taught me a lot. Everything, really. I owe her. She was a rock. She was a rising star. Why would she flip out like she did?
I'm working on it, Corey. I really am.
That's Officer Palmer, and I'm not holding my breath.
Okay.
George and Leah both were members of a self-help group. They called it the Grace Group.
Oh yeah, Leah told me about that place.
She did?
Yeah, she didn't go into detail, but I know it meant a lot to her. She used to tell me that nobody could ever fall so far that they couldn't still reach for a helping hand. I'm not sure what that meant, but she used to say it all the time.
There are tons of case files listed here. I'm not going to ask about them one by one.
Okay.
Is there anything?
Officer Piero was juggling a demanding job, a growing dog. There was immense pressure on her, but I still don't buy.
Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Okay. We should be able to go to the apartment now, right?
Hi.
Yes, miss?
My name is Rosangela Blackwell. I was told you'd be expecting me?
Is this about George?
That's right.
I still can't believe it. But here's the key. 12th floor, penthouse A.
Thanks.
Okay.
That'd look amazing on my bathroom wall.
Darling, that thing's bigger than your entire bathroom.
Is that a genuine Ming? It must have cost George a fortune.
Ooh,
It's a tablet computer. Looks like it's still in the charging dock. I think they might be candlesticks. Possibly. It looks like a regular lamp. Bok choy, garam masala, quinoa, branzino.
It's either a shopping list or a voodoo spell.
Joey.
A saucepan and some cooking implements. They don't look like they've ever been used. A pedal-operated garbage can.
Could we go on the balcony? I assume we need to fiddle with the tablet. That's the only actual thing here. Oh, nice place.
It might be pretty in the spring, but for now all the plants are dead. A little table and a chair.
This is private property, you know.
Hmm? Oh, hi there.
Yes, hi there. What are you doing up here?
I'm a friend of George Austin.
A friend, of course. I suppose he was bound to get to a redhead sooner or later.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that.
Please, it's none of my business. Anyway, I'd best head back in. But I'm sure I'll see you around. Ta.
Roof ghost. Let's go back. I don't want to deal with that right now. One must call Michael.
Whoever this Michael is, he seems to know quite a lot.
Let's see. Danger. Calls very fast. Okay. No longer exists. Sola's gone. Okay, so Michael knows what's up. P. Do I know a P?
So this Michael has a source who knows about bestowers. About me. This is starting to get personal.
Okay. So we've seen that. Let's go talk to the ghost. Good old-fashioned roof ghost.
Huh. Locked. Joey, could you come out here?
What?
Joey can take care of it. She'll probably like him.
No point in leaving that way. I can only leave with Red, and she can't get in here. Hi
Here's the
there.
thing.
I'm sorry, have we met?
Kind of. I think you met my friend earlier.
I see. You're both looking after George's place.
Yeah, something like that. So you actually live here? So to speak?
Yes? Why are you so surprised?
Well, this place is kind of, well, empty.
I live alone.
That's not what I mean. Look around. There's nothing in here.
What on earth are you talking about?
Never mind. Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Cute. Very cute.
Huh?
Wait, you're serious? Well, isn't this delicious? It's so rare that I get to be the mysterious one.
My name's Joey. Joey Mallone. Why don't you tell me yours?
Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the
You
microphone.
honestly don't know who I am.
I'm afraid not.
I admit, I'm fascinated. I know your name, but you don't know mine. It's not often that I'm in this position.
She like the
So,
mayor
you gonna
or
tell me
something?
or what?
I think not. I want to savor this for just a little while longer.
So what is this? You famous or something?
Or something.
Could I ask you a couple questions?
You don't even know my name, and you want to ask me questions?
Well, maybe if you actually told me your name.
No. Like I said, this is way too much fun.
Okay.
So,
I might not have the highbrow and twice as...
come on.
I can't tell if you're being...
Why not?
Well, see if you...
Okay, fine.
Well, who?
Say hi to George for me.
Whatever this note says, it's too dark to read it. I'm not just...
Okay, blow on it.
It says, I know about Heather, and it's signed by someone named Jay. Hi there.
Hello again, mister. What brings you?
The note is signed Jay. Who's Jay?
I have no idea, and I don't know anything about any note.
I know about Heather. Do you know anything about this?
About what?
This note, the one on your floor.
I have no idea. It has nothing to do with me.
And what's it doing here?
I have no idea.
Okay, relax.
I am.
Well, whoever you are, I'll see you around.
Say hi to George for me, if you see him.
We don't have enough information for her, so we'll go track that number down. I guess we could try calling it.
No answer.
Okay, let's go talk to the cops. We've got buddies now. They could reverse search that, right? But they do. Oh, nice. Because nobody wants to go to that fucking lobby ever again.
Officer Palmer?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Does this phone number mean anything to you?
Not really, but I can trace it for you.
Trace it?
Run the number, see who it belongs to. Within reason, anyway. Where'd you find it?
I found it on George Austin's phone.
Oh, we ran that number already.
You did?
Yeah, it belonged to Grace Church. Probably calling for donations or something.
Yeah, or something.
Thanks anyway. Do you know anyone named Michael?
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
Do you know if any of George Austin...
It's not any of the...
No, not yet.
I can't, now. The way the system works, I can only look... Sorry.
Okay.
Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Talk to Joey.
Joey, I'd like to talk to you.
You rang.
Whoever this Michael is, he made a call from Grace Church.
Right, so let's get over there.
Okay. Explicitly tells me to go to the church. We'll go to the church. This bummer of a church. See what's inside.
Hi, remember me?
Yes, and would you please keep your voice down?
Sorry. I checked with the police. This number belongs to a phone in this church. A man I'm looking for made a phone call from this number. His name is Michael. It's very important that I find him.
I'm afraid I don't know who you're talking about. I am sorry.
So there's this woman that...
I'm afraid I don't...
The telephone that uses this number, where is it?
Why would you need to know that?
Michael used the phone. Maybe he left a clue behind when he did.
He could have used any one of a dozen offices in our administration wing.
Really? Over a dozen?
Yes. So, if you want to locate Michael Cooper, you'll have to find another way.
Oh man, kind of tipping it off.
Wait, Cooper?
Pardon?
You said Michael Cooper.
Isn't that the gentleman you're looking for?
No, I just said his name was Michael.
So you did. A slip of the tongue. My apologies. It is quite late and I'm tired.
You need to tell me who Michael Cooper is.
I told you I don't know any Michael Cooper.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe.
Michael Cooper?
Huh. So Michael Cooper was a priest.
Interesting.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Michael Cooper. He's a priest too, isn't he?
So?
So, it's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say? Please stop lying to me.
I'm not lying.
You're not telling me the whole truth either, are you?
I made a promise. He came to me scared, begging me to protect him, to give him sanctuary. He was ranting. I should have turned him away, but we roomed together at the seminary. We were close friends once. What could I do?
You can take me to him.
He's raving. He's mad. He says he's in a battle for his very soul. Is this true?
Yes. Yes, it is.
He's in the school. It's closed for the winter break, so it seemed like a good a place as any to hide him. Here's a key. The entrance is around the corner. Please, do whatever you must. Just don't come back here.
Okay.
Don't worry.
So, thrown out of a church. I suppose with our record, it was only a matter of time.
The entrance to the school is around the block. Let's go.
The Lord is
Oh,
my shepherd,
dear.
I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still...
Michael? Michael Cooper.
You! Stay back, bestower. I've got a gun.
Just a second.
I said stay back!
I need to talk to you.
Talk? Did talking help Leah or George or any of the others?
Please, I'm here to help.
Help? Oh, I wish that was true. How much help did you give George or Leah or the others?
Others? How many of you are there?
You don't even know that. You don't know a thing, do you? This wasn't the plan.
Plan?
Yes, our brilliant plan. We get the bestower to escort our souls to the next world, protect us from this force that is after us. Instead, you let us be destroyed.
I tried. Honestly, I tried.
Tried. I'm sure that was a comfort to George and Leah while their very souls were being torn apart.
I'm sorry. Whatever is going on, it's new. I've never seen anything like it before.
I see. And what about him?
Huh?
Your friend, the man behind you. He hasn't said a word since you walked in here.
Me? Do you mean me?
Yes, you. Don't look so surprised. How else could I have known who you were? Now get out of here. You've been nothing but trouble ever since George went to look for you.
I am so sick of guns.
Yeah, well, I'm sick of all this.
Temper, my host.
Oh,
That
God.
voice. It can't be.
I told you to stay in the other room.
Yes, my host, I know. But I had to intervene. These two know me. If I may...
Fine, fine. Just make it quick. I'm losing concentration.
Mallone, Blackwell, what a pleasant surprise to see you both again.
Yeah, surprise is the word. What the hell are you doing here?
Is it not obvious? You freed me, Mallone, brought me back into this world, and as befits all of our kind, I had a host waiting for me, and so I have returned to my former duties.
Look, as much as I am touched by this reunion, I need to focus.
Perhaps we should all converse outside.
Fine, outside. Just leave me in peace.
Thank you, my host.
Look, maintaining this circle leaves me a bit cranky. Sorry. If you can help, great. If not, well, I've made my peace with it. Just go talk to her. She's outside. I need to concentrate.
Well, things got real
Paths of
complicated.
righteousness for his name's sake.
Let's go.
And though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Blackwell, Mallone, it's been a long time since we've been able to converse.
It's been almost 6 months since Joey freed you. How come we're only seeing you now?
I admit the transition hasn't been pleasant. I have had 3 hosts since returning to this world. The first was an old man on the edge of death. He lingered for 6 weeks before finally succumbing to the inevitable. When the old man passed, I became bound to his niece for a time. She ran every time she saw me. I tried to keep my distance, give her time to adjust, but in the end, she fell down the stairs in an attempt to flee. The poor woman died, and I was passed to her brother, the man inside.
Do you know what's going on? Why are these souls being attacked?
I do not know. I wish I did. Like you, we saw it happen. We saw a soul being torn apart and could do nothing. I'm afraid my host became a little unreasonable after that.
Great.
Why was George looking for me?
We needed a bestower. A proper bestower. My host and I were not up to the task.
Eh?
It might be due to my time in the void. It might be because my host's soul has been marked by whatever is out there. But in any case, our abilities are limited. We cannot even help lost souls move on as you do. We can see them and talk to them, but that is all. Hence why we needed you.
Lucky us.
Great.
You should really call me Rosangela.
Forgive me. When you are as old as I am, all the names blur together. So I tend to address those I speak to by their family name. It is just easier that way, and less painful. I'm afraid it is a habit that is difficult to break.
So what can we do? We don't even know what's going on.
Our theory was that you could help move these poor souls into the next world before they were destroyed. But it appears that it did not achieve the desired result.
You could say that, yeah.
You must investigate. My host and I are restricted, but you two are not. If anyone can help uncover why these poor spirits are being attacked and stop it, it is you.
So how'd you like being on the outside, as it were? I imagine it's better than being trapped wherever you were.
I had thought, I had hoped, that I would pass on, that being brought back to the mortal world would force me to obey mortal laws. Instead, No, it is not to be. I have returned to my former duties, therefore I must have...
She's got a rough time of it, to be fair.
Yes, it is nicer than being trapped in the void. Did I ever thank you, Mallone?
Not as such, no.
Well, I must rectify that. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Anytime.
Okay.
There's a ghost haunting the empty apartment across from George Austin.
I see. Well, you know your duty. Go and save it.
What can you tell me about Father Michael?
Cooper is my host. We have not had the time to get to know each other better.
Is he always this ornery?
Do have some pity for him. He has lost his uncle, his sister, and several of his friends. He has been forced to accept the spirit world and the possible loss of his own soul, all within the span of a few weeks. If anyone deserves some understanding, it is he.
Okay.
Do you know a place called the Carth House?
I'm afraid I do not.
Do you know anything about this Grace group?
I know that it meant a great deal to my host, as well as his friends. Whatever happened at those meetings, it greatly improved their lives. But obviously, it came at a cost.
Okay.
Why do you let Father Michael push you around like that?
It is what my host wishes.
So?
Simply that. I must do what my host commands.
Right, seriously. What's the story?
No story, Mallone. If my host wishes me to leave him alone, I leave him alone.
That actually works?
Of course. It is my duty to do so.
So, Joey, could...
No.
Of course, some of us take our duties more seriously than others.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we'll talk to you soon.
Of course.
Didn't exactly tell me what I should
Joey?
do next, though.
What is it this time?
Michael has got to know more than he's telling us.
Right.
Maybe we should keep talking to him. He's bound to spill something.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone gets shot. Being shot is bad.
Father Michael?
The Lord is my shepherd. Yeah?
What is this circle?
Oh, this. Madeline taught me how to do it. It prevents anything spiritual from getting to me. It takes some concentration to maintain, so I'm sorry if I seem a bit inhospitable.
I can't believe there's another medium in New York.
Medium?
Sorry, I mean bestower. I've been calling myself medium for so long I sometimes forget.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not like I have anyone to talk to about this stuff. Nobody living, anyway.
Hey, look, I'd love to swap ghost stories with you, but it takes all my
I
concentration to
appreciate this
maintain the
guy's
circle.
lack of give a
Right,
shit about
sorry.
Rose's
Maybe we'll have coffee later?
amiability.
You know, after we save your soul and everything.
Sure, sounds great.
How did you learn what was happening?
You mean that our souls were being taken?
Yeah.
It was a few weeks ago. I was at the bedside of a friend. Jeffrey, his name was. He went to the Grace Group meetings back in the day. Like me. He had been in a car accident. Hit and run. He was dying, and he wanted me there. And when he died, I saw it. His spirit being torn apart. He screamed. I'll never forget
I feel
that
like
scream.
becoming
I know,
a priest
I saw
for a
it
man
too.
who sees ghosts is a really bad occupation. Or
with
did he
Madeline's
not?
help,
I guess he didn't start
began
seeing
looking
ghosts
into other
until
members
Madeline
of the
showed
group
up.
and learned
Right?
it was happening to all of us. You know the rest.
Well, actually, Madeline was host of that guy, Jeffrey, right? And then, I don't even know the
So you're
timeline.
working with Madeline?
Working? I guess you could call it that. I've been too busy being scared to give it any serious thought.
So why'd you send Madeline outside?
Her presence disturbs my concentration, so she's keeping as far away as she can until this is resolved.
What about us?
You're the ones who are going to save my hide. For you, I'll make the extra effort to focus.
Okay.
Could you tell me about the Grace Group? It was some kind of self-help group?
About 20 years ago, I was a very different person. I suppose you could call me an alcoholic, although I wouldn't have said it at the time. Then I saw an ad in the newspaper. It promised to help folks like me find their way. It seemed to be some kind of hippie self-help group, but I went to a meeting anyway. I don't remember much about the meetings, but somehow I had discovered that going to seminary school was something I had to do. It all made sense.
Made sense.
I just knew it was what I was meant to be doing, and I was right.
Okay, well...
There are tons of case files listed. Is there anything else?
No.
Did you know that there's a ghost across the roof from George's apartment?
Really?
Do you know anything about it?
Sadly, no. I'm sorry.
What about yourself? Is there anything we should know?
Look, you're not exactly catching me at my best here. I can't do anything. I'm not a true bestower like you are. Madeline says she's been weakened, or I've been weakened, or something. She doesn't know. Believe me, if I could do what you can do, I'd be out there trying to stop this. But I can't. So all I can do is hide.
We're working on it. It's not that easy.
What happened at these meetings?
That's just it. I don't remember. Until recently, I never questioned it before. How messed up is that? I'd go, I'd sit down and leave. I'd meet with the other members for coffee afterward. What on earth did we talk about? We must have found something. But I do remember a man. Benjiro. He ran the meetings.
Benjiro?
Yeah, Japanese guy. I don't remember anything else about him.
How many people went to these meetings?
There were 6 of us. You already know about Leah and George and myself. The others are dead.
Who were they?
Does it matter? They are dead. Their souls were taken.
Even still, tell me.
Jeffrey Dutta, Heather Goffstein, Peter Fielding.
Okay.
So the man who ran the Grace Group meetings was named Benjiro.
Yeah, Japanese guy.
Okay.
Could you tell me about Jeffrey?
God, Jeffrey Dutta. Talk about transfiguration. When he walked into that Grace Group meeting, I thought he was in the wrong place. I mean, the guy was a Wall Street broker, for crying out loud. He could have bought the church and everything in it. But he later confessed that he tried to kill himself. Twice.
So what happened to him?
He became a professional dog walker. Can you believe it? He used to pocket millions a year, plus bonuses. Then he was picking up dog crap for $25 an hour and smiling about it. He was hit by a car crossing the street. A hit and run. I was at his bedside when he died. Madeline had been around for about a month at that point, so I saw his spirit rise from his body.
That answers my
I thought
question.
I was supposed to help him, but instead You know what happened next.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Could you tell me about Peter?
Peter Fielding, yes. I never had much contact with him. He died several months ago. I'm afraid it's too late for him.
You saw his soul being taken?
Well, no. He died before Madeline came into my life, so I can't say for sure. But he went to Grace Group meetings, and he's dead. What other conclusion can I reach?
Tell me about Heather Goffstein. You said she was a member of your group.
Wait, I know about
Yes,
Heather,
she
right?
was one of us. I asked George if he knew where she was. He told me she was dead. I'm afraid it's too late for her.
Is this like Peter? Did you actually see her soul being taken?
No, I didn't. Thank heaven I didn't. Seeing it happen once is more than I can take.
Okay.
How exactly did Peter Fielding die?
Why? Are you going to try and find his spirit? There is no spirit. It's gone.
You said it yourself. You don't know for sure.
It was some kind of accident. I'm not sure of the details. I read about his death in the obituaries. Too late for his funeral, sadly, but I said a prayer for him.
Can you tell me again?
Oh, nope.
Just
It was... I read a...
how did Heather Goffstein die?
I'm afraid I don't know. George was the one who kept in touch with her. He told me she died, but he didn't tell me how or when. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore.
Okay. Not helpful.
All right, Michael. We're going to go.
Of course. Godspeed to the boat. He makes
Okay,
me lie
that's
down in
enough
green
for
pastures.
today. We're gonna stop
leads me
here.
beside the still
Later, we're
waters.
gonna
He restores
investigate.
my
I
soul.
think that ghost in
He leads
the
me
roof
in
might be
the paths
Heather,
of
but we'll see.
righteousness for his name's sake.
Doesn't make much
And
sense
though I
though.
walk
Why
through the
wouldn't she
valley
be
of the
eaten?
shadow of
But
death,
the note said
I will
Heather
fear
and had a
no
J,
evil,
so
for thou
we'll
art
see.
with me.
Thank you very much for
Thy
watching.
rod and
I'm
thy
Matthew
staff, they
Marco with
comfort me.
abnormalmapping.com.
You
You
prepare
can
a
find
table before
me
me in
and
the
my
presence of
co-host
my
there in
enemies.
podcast form and
You
some
anoint
writing.
my head
You can find us
with
on
oil,
iTunes
my
as well.
cup overflows.
Please check it out. It's the thing that we spend the most time on, and about video games. It's good. We'll be back next time with more Blackwell Epiphany. Thank you.